So let's do the walk back then. I've just done the graveyard. Now let's head back home and see if I can find the way back. Probably try and do the same route back, otherwise I'm going to get lost. Could do it through the traditional way, through the village. Just thinking if you guys would prefer me walking back the same way, or shall I leave the village for another vlog? Got about 2 minutes before I get to the crossroad where I decide which way I'll go. Go through the village. This is what I'm thinking. The locals are just going to think, what the hell is this guy doing with his flipping random device? Or because I've got a bit of vlogging phobia at the moment because I don't do this regularly, so go easy on me. Or I could just think, you know what, sod it, it's the way I'm going to go. But genuinely speaking, I think what I'm going to do, so I can see my house from here, you see, just to show you. So I can see the house, so I know I just got to go straight that way. And that's the way I came. So I think I'm going to go that way, and then I'll keep that other video for another day. Because there's plenty of area to make the videos anyway. They've done really nice, man. They've planted, the guys, caretakers who look after this, done a great job. They've planted all these trees along the side. The grass is nice and cut, well kept, well maintained. You know, mashallah, they're doing a really good job, man. Just want to give them a shout out. Don't know whose houses these are. Shouldn't really be, intruding on their privacy really. So let's get onto the barrio and get out of their way. The wellies have helped. So I can't even see them, can I? Can you see the wellies? So the wellies are doing their thing. So what people tend to do here, their plots of land, they'll build a brick wall around it or a block wall around it, whatever takes their desire. And then they'll build their house, I've noticed, right on the edge of the brick wall. So that they'll have a front garden, but they don't have a back garden. And it's something that, in discussions when I've been speaking to people, and I said, in future if I ever build a house, I'd like probably like a 60-40 back garden, front garden. Front garden like England, look, all we really use it for is park your cars there and have a little porch or a little area where people can gather or whatever. But your back garden is like privacy and like a lawn and a nice space, isn't it? These guys don't believe in that. They just say, mate, all you need is a front garden and that's it. What's your problem? So if I ever do build a little house, and it will be a little house because I don't need a big house, then it's going to be like that, like the brick way of it. And another thing I've realised is it's good to have shade, so plant loads of trees at the boundary of your yard. And that guy's looking at me, but I don't really know where to go. I'm lost now, because I think I came this way, but I'm now on this track, so I think, shall I go up that way? I might cross that guy. let's see. I don't know him. I'm a bit of a introvert, but let's see what happens if I do bump into him again. I need to get an idea if people mind coming into videos and stuff. My lingo's okay. I can just about pass. Now he's walking off. Probably better for me really. I can just crack on and do my own thing. So getting closer to my house, but might be deceptive because there might be a massive drop in between. So a valley of mountains kind of thing. So let's see how I get back. I'm consciously keeping a look on time as well, because I want an idea of how long I'm taking to get back. I'm 6 minutes in. Hopefully you guys are still with me, haven't switched off. But oh, you see that white building there? That's an international hospital. And this is the village life that I was so much craving. When I think about our elders who left Pakistan for pastures new in England, they went for the right reasons. Because a lot of people, I talk about my elders, they were farmers, and whilst they had a lot of land and they were very respected farmers, you know, they maybe just wanted a bit of a turbo kick, just to kind of earn some money and boost them, to allow them to build or bring back money for a better future for their offspring, their children, the generations to come. But from my understanding, the plan was never to settle there for good, because this is our country, isn't it? For those people that say, no, England is our country. Of course, England, we have to be very grateful. England gave us so much. Alhamdulillah, we have to be grateful. But let's be honest, it's not our country, guys. Not in a bad way. Look, why do we call ourselves British Pakistanis? Because we've lived in Britain. I myself was born in Britain. But I am a Pakistani. You know, you trace back my DNA. You know, we are from these lands, whether you like it or not. This is our lands. You got to be grateful. You need to own your heritage. And that's the purpose of my journey. Anyway, that's the way I'm looking at things. Everyone looks at stuff differently, and I respect everyone's own opinion. Everyone's on a different journey. My journey is going to be different to you. Your journey is going to be different to next man. But everyone's allowed to give their perspective of life and purpose and all the rest of it. And this is my perspective, that the UK, alhamdulillah, it's given us a beautiful opportunity. The people of the UK have given us, you know, we work hard, but they've given us a platform to prosper and do well for ourselves, to become educated, earn money, landlords in a lot of your cases maybe. And you know, if you can then look at the greater picture and think, okay, well, maybe our elders weren't able to complete that full circle where they went, earned a bit of money and come back. Maybe we can. Anyway, that's my little lesson, not lesson, my little bit of reflection for the morning. Now I'm contemplating walking down there because I don't know where the heck I am. But what I do know is I'm up here and I need to get there. But there's a massive drop. And if I go down that drop, where am I going to end up? Is there even a walkway down there? I don't know. Like. But one's got to try, haven't they? So I think I'm going to try. I think I am going to give it a try because there is a little walkway. Look, if I had my trainers on, I'd be so much more comfortable. But these wellies are pretty flipping crap. And I think I'm going to get done. But, you know, have to give it a try. And let me whack it on me so you can have a little laugh. I'm walking down here. Okay. Where am I going from here? Oh, made it to this level of land. Oof, shit. Don't think there's anywhere to go from here. So I walked up from there, down here. I'm down here, guys. I don't know where to go from here. Actually, let's follow it round this way. Follow it round this way slowly. Back it on me again. Does it look better? Not looking bad. Not looking bad. But it's not looking great either. Because I'll tell you what I'm looking at right now. There's that bit of drop. So I'm going to do like an old school, sit on my backside and then, you know, walk down. Oh, I've got to sit down because I can't jump down, mate. Flipping, I'm over 40 years old. Probably flipping break my leg because I ain't very fit or healthy. You know what? Just realised I'm flipping sweating. The sun ain't even out. Sweating buckets here, guys. Okay. You'll be happy to know I'm back on track by the looks of it. So, got on my backside up there, sat down, jumped down. I walked up all the way from up there. And now, feel like I'm back on track. We are back on track, guys. We're gonna make it, inshallah. And let's go this way. Okay, I'll try and look and see if I recognise whether it's the way I went or not. In the first video, but it's not. This is a different way. So, but it's all good. I think this is definitely not that way. Look how high these rocks are. What do you call these, guys? I mean, is the correct definition cliffs? I don't know if this is a cliff or if cliff refers to something different, but the closest I could explain this would probably be like cliffs of some sort. Okay, so from here then, where am I walking? So, wonder if those are the same cows I saw earlier. Don't know. There's a brown one, wasn't there? Then there was a white one in the background. I think that's the white ones I saw in the background, possibly. But I wouldn't be betting my bottom dollar on it. So it might be. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Because I can see another cow there. Although it's not brown, is it? Maybe they were white. Ooh, good job I got my wellies on here, man. It's getting proper muddy. It is getting proper muddy. Look at this. Walking in the mud. Now, if I was in trainers, I would be getting shafted right now. But what shop did I buy these from? Shoe Zone. Shoe Zone. Thumbs up to you guys, because your wellies are doing a pretty marvellous job. And for 12 quid or 10 quid, whatever they were, can't really go wrong, can you? Just tucking in my shalwar into my wellies, because first it was over my wellies. I don't want them to get muddy. Sugar. Just realised I'm going the wrong way. So I need to be heading up there. So I need to go, maybe find a way and go that way. Yep, that's what we'll do. 16 minutes, so we're not bad. Not bad, are we? We are doing all right. I'm not much of a wildlife kind of guy, but I've noticed as I'm getting older, I kind of find peace here. I like the solace, the solitude, and the peacefulness, natural sounds. Like that bird. I ain't got a clue what bird it was, but undisturbed terrain and, you know, away from all the fabricated lifestyle that we've been living up until now. Oh, there's a dog there, and dogs here are very annoying, so I'm not looking forward to that dog deciding he wants to have a run at me, and then you're going to hear my lingo, my desi lingo, when I tell it to do one. So hopefully it just stays there. I was on my motorbike the other day, and one decided to flipping come at me for no reason other than I think I invaded its privacy and I rode through its protected area. But today that one still looking at me, the Joey. Oi, what are you looking at? He's looking at me, probably thinking, yeah, on your way, mate. Don't try and step a foot in my boundary of control. Guys, 18 minutes, so the other video was 30 minutes. This one's just hit nearly 20. My heart's beating. I haven't walked this much for a long time, and I'm still don't look like I'm much closer to getting home, because there's no real path. I have to find my own path, aren't I? Sorry about the heavy breathing. Should have bought a bottle of water, but I didn't, because I thought the sun ain't out, early morning, go out for a 15-minute walk and I'll come back. But as with these things, you stumble across some hidden gems, one of which I think I stumbled across today. Alhamdulillah, man, it's beautiful. The walk has been beautiful. It's been really good. Loved it. But I don't know the way back. I don't know the way back. But what I'm going to do, you know, whenever I see these kind of tracks, I just follow them. Because that shows that someone's been along that way. So it leads somewhere. Whereas if you don't follow them tracks, then you're in no man's land. You ain't really going anywhere. Probably just coming back on yourself. So follow this, kind of pinpointed a location, but then you have to navigate through the body. So in terms of how the crow flies, I know which direction I'm heading in, but then I have to navigate through these fields to get there. For those guys that don't know, I'm a British born Pakistani. Decided to book a one-way ticket to Pakistan and then see how long I can last here before I start missing good old England, which I'm hoping I don't, because whilst England is very nice and beautiful, I want to kind of spend next few years here in the homelands, the lands of where our ancestors came from, the lands that our elders left to build a better life. Now that, alhamdulillah, we've built the better life, it's time to return and see what we've left behind. That was hard, but I can see some light. There's home. So clear up my wellies, carry on heading that direction. Don't judge me, guys, I know I'm unhealthy, but 50 minutes of walking, 10 a.m. Pakistan, 15th of June 2026. The sun slowly started coming out now, so I managed to get back in good time. Good workout. Need some water. Go back. Won't be having ice cold water because that's not good for you after it's so warm. Have like lukewarm water. Probably knock back like 3-4 glasses. In England I hardly used to drink water. It's weird. Probably had more water in the last 10 days here than I probably had in a full year in Pakistan, in England. I'm not even exaggerating. I've had more water here in 10 days than I've had in 2 years in Pakistan. So, yeah, doing all good. Just relaxing, enjoying the sweat come out. Our missus can see me from the house. She's laughing, I can see she's thinking, you got shafted, mate. You thought it was going to be a quick 10-15 minute walk and you just got done with an hour walk. But I'd do it all over again. So nice it was. So if it rains again one of the days, I know it's nice down there. So I'll go and I'll take a little walk. Man, sweating. Don't know if the camera's capturing it, but I am sweating. Sweating buckets. Sorry guys, you can probably hear the heavy breathing through the mic. It's not what I intended, but I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I did. I enjoyed the walk and I'm looking for like a motorcycle mount for this Osmo. If I can find one, I'd love to be able to capture footage on this. Otherwise I'll probably have to do it on an iPhone. It's obviously not as nice, is it? Yeah, this is where I am. I'm back home. And this is the video. This is the video of where I started. I remember I went down this way. So yeah, man. Thanks guys for tuning in. And inshallah I'll catch you on the next one. If you've got any recommendations of what went good in this video, what didn't, mention it in the comments. Otherwise, peace out. Assalamu alaikum. I'll catch you on the next one.